kakati nebuuzo bwekigendererwa wakyo kyakutuuka gye tulaga oba kyakutuukayo ate nkulinde obudde bukola eki butuyiteko. Ndowooza njogedde na mugezi bwekiri kakati. Raymond, how are we going to work with all these parties? I'll need to state this unequivocally that when we fought for the return of multi-party democracy, one of the key intentions was a matter of right, that citizens must have a right to find a framework to associate and disassociate when they feel discomfort. So, the spirit and reason of founding parties is within the laws of the land and must be well appreciated. Secondly, all political actors should never be oblivious of their surroundings. You must always take stock. You must have knowledge. You must have understanding and deep appreciation of their surroundings. It's the reason why, under the DA, we midwifed an idea that's not really intelligible for the opposition to move in different directions, each one moving around sloganeering differently to no consequence. We want to be part of politics of consequence and the positive consequence to our people, which is why we say we must engender a framework, because everybody is scared of themselves and the rest, that we must find reason to work together, to work with everyone, including the people we disagree with, as long as our disagreements are principled. That's why we went out of our way and spoke to all that could listen. We met a number of parties. We even had interaction with the platform that joins parties, the National Consultative Forum, about the need to open the talking lines of parties, but particularly for the opposition, to find reason to work together. I want to assure you that we still have the same spirit. We have never closed our doors to this spirit. And I would like to ask of the political opposition, from whichever corner you come from whichever motivation you bear, to de-escalate conflict, to de-escalate throwing jabs at each other, and find common ground to confront our common problem, our common opponent. He prefers to call us enemies. We don't think he's an enemy, he's an opponent, and must respect that. We thought as the DA that one of the issues we must handle is to deal together with the ground rules of engagement. That didn't happen the time we wanted. We still believe if we work together, we can actually collect the low-hanging fruits and come up with a platform of working together before the next polls. We do not want to take confusion to the people. We want to face the people with these common challenges, common platform, common issues, regardless. And at the DA, we would respect an engagement that would give us properly selected candidates to confront the opponents. Raymond also asks whether the public apology given by Mr. Museveni and his wife would be one that the country should take seriously. First of all, it's a new one in the genre of General Museveni. It's a new one, and I have engaged in self-education. What could this imply? Is General Museveni preparing us for even worse deeds? In my faith, in my belief, even in the law that I practice, an apology is never equivocal. When you say I'm sorry, you do not say but. And when you say you are sorry, you must state unequivocally what you are sorry about. An apology that is vague, devoid of why you are sorry, is an apology in generality. Probably he's sorry that his motorcade bypassed Blange over speeding. Could be that the reason? He's sorry to Buganda? Is he sorry because Buganda has more potholes than any other region? Is he sorry about land grabbing? Is he sorry about abducting our children? What is this all about? So I ask of General Museveni that the gesture of an apology is most welcome. But the apology must be equivocal. It must be followed by a reason why you're sorry. If you're sorry about the bad laws that you have forced Parliament to pass, so will you move as a man and retract those legislations, including the UPDF Amendment Act? Are you courageous to rescind legislation that has made it impossible for the country to progress? Are you courageous enough to rescind and retract all the bad deeds, including alienation of communities, including sowing seeds of discourse, including militarizing our politics, including runaway corruption, including all the vices, the isms that have come with your leadership? I ask of General Museveni, now that he does hear that his horse is about to fall before he climbs down, to come out with utmost clarity and inform the country why he is sorry. So when you say you're sorry, you retract, you rescind. That's what you do. This country is very divided, and the cause of division are the leaders, not the common person. The common people are together. The leaders have been divisive, very divisive of our common peoples. And therefore, we would welcome an unequivocal apology that will speak to the violations visited on our communities over the years, over the last 40 years, the denials of common services, and then we'll understand that indeed, General Museveni meant that apology was not simply preparing us for even the worst to come. That's from me, Raymond. Can I take the next phase of questions?
We have 3 more.
Yatugenda kwagirwa baana bo nabazzukulu bo naba mu nnyumba yo. Ensonga ya Mwai Museveni ne mukyala we ne kabiite we, ekyo kituufu nakyo gye baalaze mu kwetondera eggwanga n'okwetondera Obuganda. Nze nga Munnayuganda, ng'omukulembeze yaliko omuweereza wa nnyinimu, tujjaniriza. Naye okwetonda ne mu ddiini gye nsoma, bw'oba weetonda ne kyewakola okyogera kyeweetonda. Bw'ogamba bugambi nti banaye munsonyiwe, oyinza okuba nga weetonda tuyitako misinde ng'odduka mu motoka zo tufuumulira nfuufu nga kyeweetonda. Okuggyako ng'otubuulidde ki kyeweetonda. Okwetonda okukubira kw'amakweka nsaamu. Ekyokubiri, Mwai Museveni oyinza okuba nga atuteekateeka. Yali mukwano gwe nnyo omugenzi Nyerere, yeetondera abantu b'e Tanzania, era bemala okwetonda n'alekulira. Mwai Museveni nga wali muyizi wa jeno wa Mwalimu Nyerere, ekyo bwakikolera Bannayuganda anaaba agenze mu byafaayo. Okwetonda ate ng'oteesese kalabba kuwanikako baana baffe, tuba twebuuza ekigenderero wakyo. Oyagala tusumagire otuwanike kalabba nga situlaba? Okwetonda tukwaniriza nga kuliko n'ebikolwa. Bwekuba kwetonda olw'amateeka amabi, bwekuba kwetonda okuyuza obulere ssemateeka, kyetunaasiima kwe kuggyayo amateeka gonna. Mwai Museveni n'akulemberamu olugendo olw'okujjulula amateeka agaggyeko Bannayuganda ekitiibwa kyabwe, okubakkakkanya n'okubaleka nga bamulekwa mu birowoozo n'ebikolwa. Ekyo bw'aba n'akyagala okukola, tujja kubeera naye mu mugongo okujjula byonna byonna ebyakolebwa nga bityoboola eddembe ly'obuntu nga bimalawo ko bannayuganda emirembe tubirindiridde.
My name is Hakim Wambamba. I work with Unveils television. Mine are two, and I'll just read them. The certificate that you have posted on X indicates that on the 6th day of May 2025, the Green Partisan Party changed a name to Democratic Front. I want to know, whether the Green Partisan Party had a constitution?
We are having two group photos. This first one is for leaders. Then abalala mwenna abambadde DF mubeere ready, mugenda kufuna ekifaananyi nammwe wano ne chief midwife, senior midwife musonyi. I'm sure it is done.
DF.
Act
DF.
now.
DF.
Act now.
Real change.
Act now.
Real change.
Act now.
DF.
Act now.
It is DF. Real change. DF.
Real change.
Real change.
Act now.
DF.
Real change.
Real change.
Act now. Thank you. So let's now have a group photo.